Good day, everyone. I am Flordy Luna Lasser from Basic Math 3A1. In this video, we're gonna focus on the three problem-solving strategies. So first is the Polya's four-step method. Second is the SQRQCQ roadmap. And third is the STAR strategy. So I will discuss first the Polya's four-step method together with an example. So Polya created his famous four-step method for problem solving, which is used all over to aid people in problem solving. And here are the steps of Polya's four-step method. So first is to understand the problem. Step 2 is to revise a plan or translate. Then step 3 is to carry out the plan or solve. Step 4 is to look back or check and interpret. So for example, Mr. Fernandez has a farm. He has 100 turkeys in his farm, which make up to 80% of his total animals. And the rest of his animals are cows. So how many legs in total do his animals have? So step 1, let's understand the problem first. So we are trying to count how many legs the animals have in total. So the animals are turkeys, which have 2 legs each, and cows, which have 4 legs each. So 100 turkeys times 2 legs plus the number of cows times 4 legs is equal to the total legs. Then step 2, let's devise a plan. So n is equal to 80% and 80% is equal to 0.8. So 0.8 n is equal to 100. Then let us divide both sides by 0.8 to get our n. So we have n is equal to 125. So 100 turkeys times 2 legs plus 125 minus 100 cows times the 4 legs is equal to the total legs. So step 3, let's carry out the plan. So 125 minus 100 is equal to 25 cows. So 100 times 2 plus 25 times 4 is equal to the total legs. So we have 100 times 2 is equal to 200 and 25 times 4 is equal to 100. And we have the total legs of 300. So step 4, look back. So therefore, there should be more legs than animals. The animals each have an even number of legs, and 300 fits this. So we can check that 0.8 times 125 is equal to 100 turkeys, and that 0.2 times 125 is equal to 25 to make sure the number of animals is correct. So the next method is the SQRQCQ. So the SQRQCQ method is particularly useful for children with learning disabilities and can be used effectively in special education programs. So the SQRQCQ is an abbreviation of S is survey, Q is question, R is read, Q is question again, and C is compute, and the last Q is question. So for example, the distance between 2 towns is 380 kilometers. At the same movement, a passenger car and a truck start moving towards each other from different towns. They meet 4 hours later. If the car drives 5 kilometers per hour faster than the truck, what are their speeds? So the first step is to survey the story problem. So read read the problem over quickly for general understanding. So a passenger car and a truck moving towards each other from different towns. Then they meet 4 hours later. Next step is question. Ask yourself general questions about this problem, such as first, what I am trying to find out. So we want to know what is the speed of a passenger car and a truck. Second question, what important information is provided in the problem? So the important information that is provided in the problem, first is how fast did the passenger car and a truck? Second is how long did they travel? And third is how far did they travel towards each other? The next step is to reread the problem again. So focus on facts and details that will help you solve the problem. So a passenger car and a truck start moving towards each other from different towns, and the distance between two towns is 380 kilometers. Then they meet after 4 hours. So what we want to know is the speed of the two vehicles riding. So the next step is to question. Ask yourself what operations must be performed and in what order. So the formula for the speed is S is equal to V times T, where S is the speed and V is the velocity and T is the time. So we will use the PEMDAS method, wherein multiplication, addition, and division are the operations to be performed. The next step is to compute. So we have the velocity of the car is x plus 5, and the time is 4, and also the kilometer is 4x plus 5. Then the track is x and 4 and 4x. So the distance between the two towns is 380 kilometers. So for a car, we have S is equal to V times T. So the velocity is x plus 5 and the time is 4. So we have x plus 5 times 4 is equal to 4x plus 20. And for a truck, we have the S is equal to V times T. V is x and T is 4. So we have 4x. So 4x plus 20 plus 4x is equal to 380. So 4x plus 4x is equal to 380 minus 20. We have 8x is equal to 360. So we divide both sides by 8 to get the x. So we have x is equal to 45. So that is our the speed of the truck. And next is let's get the car's speed. We have x plus 5 is equal to, the x is 45. So 45 plus 5 is equal to 50. So the car's speed is 50. So the next step is question. Ask yourself, does the answer make sense? So therefore, the truck speed is 45 km per hour and the car speed is 50 km per hour. So the next method is the STAR strategy. So it was developed by Paola Macchini. So the step for STAR strategy includes: S is for search the word problem, and T is to translate the problem, and A is to answer the problem, and R is to review the solution. So here is an example. First, let's search the word problem. So this is the word problem. Ben has 24 coins in his car. 13 of the coins are quarter. The rest are pennies. So, how many pennies does Ben have? So, the next step is to translate the problem. So, we have, so Ben has 24 coins. And 13 of the coins are quarter. So, how many pennies does Ben have? So, next step is to answer the problem. So, we have 24 is the coins, total coins, minus the 13, which is the quarter. And that is equal to the pennies, which is 11. So, 24 minus 13 is equal to 11 pennies. So, next step is to review the problem. We have 13 plus 11 is equal to the total of coins, which is 24. So, therefore, Ben has 11 pennies. So, that's all for today. Thank you.